What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are back with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this is going to be against somebody I battled on my Discord server, Paladin. So if you guys are interested in battling me, you can actually look in the description below and see my Discord link, and if you do have Discord, it's a very easy way to get in contact with me. If you see I'm online, just hit me up with an inbox message or just talk on my Discord, and we could probably set up a battle. But anyway, looking at my opponent's team, it's a very fun and interesting team besides the Aegislash, but I don't really care about that. I'm using all three Alolan starters because I wanted to, and I'm like, you want to know what? I just want to use all three of them. If I'm going to use one, I'm going to use all three, so just kind of threw all of them on one team. I have Pyukumuku because that's pretty much my starter Pokemon. It's like my favorite one of this generation. Carbink because I need Trick Room support because everything in Alola is slow as hell besides Ribbon Bee and the Ultra Beast, which is just interesting. And I also have, Beware because I wanted to use Beware because Beware is adorable and it has like ridiculous attack stat, and I don't know, I just wanted to use it. So this is going to be a fun battle. I mean, his team is pretty interesting, so I was looking forward to it. I mean, it beats the Tapu Leles and Tapu Leles I face every single freaking battle. Anyway, he's going to lead with Whimsicott as I lead off with my Outrageous, my Carbink. And the reason why I led off with Carbink is because Stealth Rocks are nice, and so is Trick Room. So, turn 1, he's actually going to go for the Toxic. If I was smart, I could have actually pivoted, switched directly into my InCenaroar and avoided the Toxic because of how Prankster mechanics works with Dark types, but I just wasn't thinking straight. I'm able to get my Stealth Rocks off though, which is pretty good, which means that everything on his team is going to be taking damage as it comes in, which is always a nice and handy thing throughout the battle. That's why I run Stealth Rocks on every single team, because it's just super good. Here, he's going to go for the taunt. I'm pretty sure I have enough information that I can tell this person is a boy. I mean, I could be wrong though. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss the Stone Edge. It really wasn't going to do that much damage anyway, but I was just kind of like hoping I can get some little damage on the Whimsicott, but whatever. He's going to choose to withdraw and bring in his Castlevania, his Palossand, as I'm actually just going to go for the Trick Room here. I know he just went for Taunt, but I figured he wouldn't Taunt again because that just really wouldn't make that much sense after I just went for Stone Edge. So I'm able to get the Trick Room off, which actually is probably going to hurt me even more because I just realized that half of his team's actually like viable in Trick Room. So I just kind of like screwed myself over in that regard. I wasn't really paying attention to that. But I'm actually just going to bring in my Primarina here. It's actually Choice Specs Primarina onto the Earth Power. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of damage. I'm not sure if this guy was Choice Specs or he was just Max Special Attack Investment. Regardless though, I'm actually just going to go for the Specs Hydro Pump. I'm not playing around. If he wants to bring in Whimsicott, that is fine with me. Specs Hydro Pump should easily 2-hit KO that thing, granted I hit. So, going to go for the Specs Hydro Pump onto the Whimsicott. It's going to eat that up, but unfortunately, I'm relying on hitting another Hydro Pump, so I'm pretty much have like my hands together praying to Arceus Jesus Lord because I need any luck I can get. So luckily I actually hit the Hydro Pump, so the Whimsicott is not able to be annoying. He didn't even bother going for the Leechy, which means I'm assuming he probably has like Z Memento or something, I'm not too sure. But no, actually I saw leftovers earlier, so he probably just has Giga Drain or something. But anyway, Z Memento is probably actually decent on Whimsicott. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm going to withdraw and bring in my Takumi, my Decidueye, expecting the Power Whip with the Delmise. I forgot that thing's name for a second. As I'm actually going to choose to go for my Z move here. This is Decidueye's signature Z move, and you're going to see how sick the Z move actually looks. The Z move is like, I actually forgot the name of it. It's like dark. Wow, we're going to see right now. It is Sinister Arrow Raid. I knew it was Arrow Raid, but I couldn't remember the first word of it. So it's Sinister Arrow Raid. We're going to go fly with a bunch of arrows around us, and we're just going to snipe the freaking Delmise, and its health bar is going to go down really slowly, but it does go down, and down goes the Delmise one shot. So that was pretty cool. I got to show off Decidueye's signature Z move, as now he's going to bring in his InCenaroar. And I was kind of hoping his InCenaroar had the Z move for InCenaroars, because it's literally the coolest Z move, like the coolest looking Z move besides Eevee's Z move. It just looks so cool. So I'm hoping he has it in this battle. So he's actually he's going to choose to go for the Darkest Lariat. I'm pretty much free to bring Carbink here, because Carbink does resist both of his stabs, and even Earthquake isn't going to 2-hit KO me. So I'm pretty much free to go for a Trick Room here, or just Stone Edge or whatever. But here, I decided to be cheeky because I wanted to get offensive momentum. So I decided to go for Explosion here, thinking he's just going to switch into whatever, but he ends up pivoting it into Aegislash. So I actually just go for the Explosion on a Ghost type, so it's just kind of like, yeah, this when it just like does not affect Aegislash, and I just kind of like choke away my Carbink, but all good, it happens. So now I'm going to bring in InCenaroar as Unfortunately, I don't have the Z move on this guy. I decided to use Decidueye Z move, although I do have a Z crystal, so I probably could use it if I wanted to, but I do expect the switch out or the King Shield, so I'm able to go for the bulk up here. Not that it really matters, because as you'll see, the Aegis Slash does carry the Sacred Sword, which actually goes through any defense boosts you have, so this bulk up's pretty much nullified, as you'll see right here. The Aegis Slash is going to change in the blade form and go for the Sacred Sword onto my InCenaroar, as that's going to take a lot of damage, but I'm able to live on, thankfully, as I'm able to knock him out with his Darkest Lariat. I can just spin at him and just hit him in the face, and that's going to knock out the Aegis Slash. Do you guys like my sound effects there? I know, that was very good. So anyway, then goes the Aegis Slash. Going to get some leftovers recovery, and we're just going to move on. So InCenaroar is looking pretty nice. He's going to bring in his Muffet, his Arachmonid here. Arachmonid's actually like a really cool Pokemon. I think they like overloaded its ability a ridiculous amount, but I think that's like a good thing, because this thing does get entrainment, so I want to like use this thing on doubles to see what kind of cheeky stuff I can pull out. He actually lives a +1 Blaze boosted Flare Blitz, which is kind of surprising, honestly, as he's going to be able to knock me out with the Leech Life. Maybe my better play was just going for Darkest Lariat first and then going for Flare Blitz, because I don't think he could have knocked me out if I didn't go for Flare Blitz, because the recoil wouldn't have killed me, but whatever. Or maybe because he's Life Orb it would have, I'm not too sure. But I'm going to bring in my Takumi here, my Decidueye, as just going to go for the Leaf Blade here. No reason not to, as that's just going to easily knock out the Arachmonid, and that's going to go down. So all he has left is his Palossand and his InCenaroar here. So he's going to bring in InCenaroar, and I'm like, I don't really want to stay in here because I don't want to lose my Decidueye yet. So I am going to choose to withdraw, and I don't want to take the Darkest Lariat, so I'm just going to bring in my Pyukumuku here, as you'll see, actually does have the Z move. So I'm hoping that it is InCenaroar's signature Z move, and as you'll see, he's popping up on the screen with his trainer. So it is the signature Z move for InCenaroar, and this move looks so awesome. What's it called again? I forgot. It's, yeah, Malicious Moon Assault, or Moonsault. So this move looks so cool. He runs up to the ring. John Cena! That's why I named it this, but mine doesn't have the Z move, but his does, so it's kind of ironic. And he's gonna go for the freaking Z Darkest Lariat, boom, and it doesn't, it does 100 damage to Pyukumuku. That's actually depressing, but he's gonna go for the Darkest Lariat here, hoping it can knock me out, but unfortunately, Pyukumuku is just too much of a defensive beast. It does not care at all about InCenaroar, as I'm just gonna go for the recovery here, and Pyukumuku is just like, I mean, he just like squashed me with the Z wrestling move, but I can care less. What was it called? Like Noonview Month? I don't even remember its name, honestly. But he's going to go for the Flare Blitz on my Pyukumuku here, as I'm able to live that, and because of Rocky Helmet and Recoil is going to die. Not sure why I went for the Flare Blitz there, but whatever, as I'm able to go for the Baton Pass here just to get offensive momentum, and Baton Pass out into my Dizzy, my Primarina, as now this guy's going to bring in Castlevania as last, his Palossand, and thankfully Primarina does outspeed Palossand, which is why Trick Room actually backfired on me this game, which is why I decided not to set it up again, because I just realized that Trick Room was just going to bite me in the ass this game, so me having Carping was pretty much just a waste of time. But down goes to his Palossand, and we're able to defeat Paladin, so that's going to be the battle, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, likes and comments are cherished as always, and like I said, if you want to join my Discord to get battles with me, the link is in the description below. And the question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite Z move in the game? My favorite Z move has got to be Primarina's, honestly. Primarina's Z move looks so cool. I think it's awesome. I also am a big fan of Z conversion, even though it's like really broken. Like Porygon Z with Z conversion is honestly one of the most scariest Z moves in the game. But that's gonna be the battle, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in my next video. Alright? Peace.